Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Get On With It Live. Today I'm going to be broadcasting Might and Magic 8, Day of the Destroyer. There'll be some days, and I might get destroyed. Last month, I went through Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor, again, but I did it all in one sitting. And I fiddled around. It wasn't like trying to rush through the game. Got that done in 25 hours. And then earlier this month, I went through Might and Magic 6, Mandate of Heaven. That playthrough lasted a week, 9 broadcasts. Handled that. Hadn't played that game in 18 years. We took care of it. Today, we are going to be broadcasting Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer. I know, I'm repeating myself. Which I've only briefly played. It never captured my interest, so I never bothered pursuing it back in yonder day. And I picked it off of GOG. So now I have it available. And so we're going to give this game, or I'm going to give this game, a spin and see how the hell I feel about it. I do have GrayFace's patch installed for capturing convenience. It has bug fixes and new features. You can put !explain into chat, and it will spirit you there to the log. But if you've read the Might and Magic 6 and Might and Magic 7 change logs, it's basically the same thing. As of now, I can't say whether this will be a full playthrough. After this broadcast, I might just go, this game's dull. Don't really fucking give a fuck. And just move on with my life. Now, before I get further into actual gameplay, I want to show off the instruction manual. I did this for Might and Magic 6. Let's take a look at the instruction manual for Might and Magic 8. And see how it compares. Pull up a window capture to make sure we can capture this instruction manual. Ta-da! Okay, so this will be my first time going through the instruction manual for the game. See what it's got? Welcome to Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer. Welcome and congratulations on your choice of Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer game. This is a PC role-playing game. The world of Inroth has fallen out of balance with the rest of the cosmos, and as a result, the gateways to the elemental planes have been opened on your world, freeing the forces of earth, air, fire, and water to wreak havoc throughout the land. You must form a party of up to 5 heroes to unite the human and monster races of the world in time to launch a joint campaign to close the gateways and save Inroth from planetary extinction. As a novice mercenary hired to guard Dark Elven Merchant's trade caravan, your first concern will be to escape the doomed Daggerwound Islands to the mainland of Yadam. Next, of course, you'll need to build up enough experience to elicit the help of others in the greatest adventure the world has ever seen. That's saying a lot considering 6 and 7, yeah? Allies may be hard to come by in this continent of divided monster kingdoms and tribes, but don't be too surprised to find that your closest allies may come in the most monstrous forms. For amongst the usual knights and clerics, you might also find trolls, dragons, dark elves, or any number of other unexpected races willing to follow you to the ends of the world, or even further. As you build your party, gain experience, and build up your arsenal of weapons, knowledge, artifacts, and spells, you will also find your wits and resolve tested to their limits by the traps and puzzles set by your enemies, as well as the elementals themselves. Good luck and Godspeed, young adventurer. Okay, so we are promised the greatest adventure Inroth has seen as we're attempting to save the planet from planetary extinction. You may recall we saw that at the end of 6. We've got a slew of potential allies out there as we are looking to build our party. And offered a plethora of goodies to entice us as adventurers, and also traps and puzzles, and the elementals themselves. So, the Destroyer cometh. A mysterious apparition materialized outside the town of Ravenshore, disturbing the calm breeze of another seemingly uneventful day in... Alright, Gareth, you're going to need to come up with how you're actually going to pronounce this. No, you won't. You'll just change the pronunciation every time you say it. Jadam's Centerpiece Town. The comely man of undeterminable age who eventually took form strode purposefully toward the diverse town of monster races and humans, a common mixture here. The fair human appearance of the mysterious stranger in this town of unsightly creatures caused monstrous faces to turn from their business and pleasure alike and stare with open hatred at the seemingly unaffected man. As he passed by a brawling pair of monsters, the larger of the two dropped the smaller to pursue the fair stranger. Such was the normal state of affairs in this factional, often belligerent corner of the world. Strangers were more often greeted with hatred and suspicion than with hospitality. Even so, the stranger walked amongst them with an aura of calmness that spoke of his apparent lack of awareness of the peril lurking behind every shadow. The monster's savage attack came without warning. With his fierce muzzle of pointed fangs matching his hideously outstretched claws, he bore down on the unsuspecting visitor. All watched eagerly for the expected demise of this comely man as the enraged beast hurled itself at the man's delicate frame. With the expectation of fresh blood still in the creature's eyes, it was paralyzed by a nimbus of energy that briefly shimmered around the strange man. The stranger walked on, however, unfazed and without the attack or the rest of the town around him. He seemed lost in thought and muttered incomprehensibly to himself as he paused, and took a few uncertain steps in each direction. With a sudden squaring of his shoulders, he turned and headed determinedly back toward the town square. He now received a respectfully wide berth, and he moved unmolested through the chaotic mess of bodies attending, rather strictly now to their business. In the center of the town square, he inscribed a glowing circular line on the ground around where he stood. When the circle was complete, the earth trembled briefly as an immense crystal monolith grew up out of the circle, engulfing the mysterious stranger. Several of the inhabiting monsters approached the crystal, their fear replaced by dreadful curiosity. As they reached the crystal, awe inscribed in their faces, it shimmered with a resounding thunderous clap, and the strange monolith sparked into blinding illumination. The piercing light was accompanied by a spherical explosion of energy from the crystal that hurled monsters away from the epicenter, like ragdolls. Seemingly in response to the explosive pulse from the monolith, the air in the four corners of the continent of Jadaim shimmered briefly. Following a moment of dreadful silence, chaos was loosed upon the unsuspecting continent. Four gateways, one to each of the planes, earth, air, fire, and water, thrust their way into the world with cataclysmic force. I'm glad all four gateways are right here on this previously unheard of continent upon the world of Enroth. There was a sudden violent eruption from the previously calm and featureless seas near the Dagger Wound Islands, as the gate to the elemental plane of Earth burst into the world. Searing clouds of volcanic ash and molten rock rained down on the island, destroying the network of bridges that connected the islands to one another and to the mainland. As the earth trembled and wantonly spewed jagged shards of rock into the air, the fortified lizardman town of Blooddrop was sent into a panicked throng of reptilian bodies. At the same time, at an opposite corner, a great deluge gushed forth from the water gateways that emerged into existence, engulfing an entire valley in a tidal wave that buried a Minotaur lair under a lake of water. Minotaur society was broken by the Aqueous event, leaving one of their most important sites forever drowned in a new inland sea. In another corner, a vast wall of fire exploded from the mouth of the gateway to the elemental plane of fire, burning the desert itself for lack of anything else to consume. Several trolls briefly ran in terror from the advancing firestorm before they were consumed in screams of tortured desperation and agony. A wave of fire rolled over the trolls and swallowed up most of their village. Completing the deadly quartet, the gateway to the elemental plane of air burst into an expanding vortex above a vast ancient forest, tearing out the age-old trees by their immense roots and hurling them about like toothpicks. As the swirling vortex stopped its advance, a solitary crazed air elemental rushed out of the gateway. He was joined by others, similarly insane, and as one they turned to face the source of their consuming madness. A dreadful soulless howl echoed and chorused throughout the ancient forest in recognition of their bondage to the expanding energy pulse on the far horizon. Though their task was ages old, the elementals had never gone willingly. Slowly, however, they were mastered, and their madness was set on its destructive course. They would eventually arrive at the crystal on Ravenshore. They always did. Okay, this continues. A long-forgotten dark elven prophecy tells of a cycle to the universe, an unending circular chain of events in which the world has been created, destroyed, and recreated at the whim of the elemental forces of order and chaos. Within the prophecy, the day of the Destroyer passage foretells a time when disunity and upheaval would prevail in the world following the Age of Peace. A time of strife and woe shall follow, and in this age all shall fall to naught, as the gates of chaos are opened unto Inroth. And this shall be a sign unto ye. When the elemental forces of the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water shall freely roam your lands, to usher death and destruction upon their wings, ye shall have entered the final age, the age of purification. Once this age hath begun, there shall be no recourse. For lo, the lords of the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water, both giveth life unto thee, and striketh life from thee. In times of strife, the cycle of destruction cannot be avoided, and thine only repose shall be death. However, in times of harmony, those that gather in alliance shall stand the possibility of surviving the purification and warding off the end of the age of Shafar to enjoy a prolonged era of peace. Unfortunately, those who forget their history are inevitably doomed to repeat it, just as in the prophecies, an ending cycle of purging and regeneration. Should any of the warring factions of monster races have the presence of mind to solve the ancient conundrum, disaster could possibly be averted. Once, many ages ago, the Dark Elven prophecy was a part of every race's folklore, but the Dark Elves are presently preoccupied with the strife and woe prophecy for this age, and the legends have long been forgotten and dismissed as old wise tales or pointless elven foolishness. Will this time around be any different from the last? Will all of Inra simply be recycled in another incarnation of the prophetic wheel? Only the coming days can tell the ultimate outcome. For truth be known, not all has been preordained. Okay, so this sounds really fucking, like, major for the entire world, and, I expect this to be above my pay grade. We're gonna need the heroes from Might and Magic 6, or maybe the heroes of Might and Magic 7 to come and solve this, right? Yeah? Then again, the Might and Magic 7 heroes might be off-world, and the Might and Magic 6 heroes, I don't know, they've been knighted by Nikolai Iron Fist. Who knows what the fuck they're doing these days? Okay. Then we have a bit-in character. November 26, 1172. Okay, so it's been a few years. My esteemed Uncle Alistor, I regret the necessity of writing to you under these circumstances. I know that my leaving without notice must have come as a surprise, for that I apologize, but as I know that what I am doing will not be with your approval, I felt it necessary to leave unnoticed. As you know, in the absence of any major war to fight in, I had been forced into the position of a simple mercenary, hiring myself out as a guard, henchman, brawler, and occasional bodyguard. I know you hate to hear it, Uncle, but I sometimes long for the days of the succession wars. At least back then we were all united in the common scramble for the throne. I never had any grand hopes of taking the crown for myself, but it at least gave me something to fight for. Anyway, recently I was approached at the alehouse by a member of the Dark Elven Merchants of Alvar, looking for mercenaries willing to hire on as guards for an important trade caravan to Daggerwound Island. Though I know that you are wary of the Alvar Merchants Guild, and even more so of the Lizardmen, the price was right, and I couldn't in good conscience continue to dwindle your earnings with my lack of prosperity. I hope you will understand, Uncle. I couldn't speak with you regarding this matter in person, as I knew that you would forbid me to go. Thank you for your many kindnesses following Mother's death. I will never be able to fully repay you for all that you have done for me. I will write further after my mission is complete. I hear tell that there are many opportunities for mercenaries in the multiracial conflicts of the outlying regions. Perhaps I will yet know prosperity and bring honor to the family name. Good luck in your many business dealings, Uncle. May fortune shine favorably upon your house. Farewell. Alright. Phew. So, getting started, installation bit here. We have a character creation overview. You'll control the actions and movement of your main character. You may opt to play the default character or choose the class and each attribute for your character individually. You start the game with this main character, and this will be the only character that may not be exchanged at the adventurer's inn during the course of the game. In Might and Magic 8, you create one character. This is the protagonist, the one individual who must be in your party. And you end up recruiting the other 4 over the course of gameplay. That's right, Might and Magic 8 can have up to 5 party members. Whereas Might and Magic 6 and 7 were limited at 4. Earlier Might and Magic games go, 5? Peasant numbers. I'll try 6. Alright. So, we've got character class selections. The 7 classes available for us are Necromancer, Knight, Cleric, Dark Elf, Troll, Vampire, and Minotaur. So, I heard 3 classes there. Necromancer, Knight, and Cleric. And then 4 racial archetypes. In addition to these 7 classes, dragons may join your party later. This class cannot be selected as the main character. So we got bits about necromancers, what they're promoted to, clerics, knights, trolls, minotaurs, dark elves, vampires, and dragons. Change your character's name, give your character skills, just attributes, various bits about the attributes. And you have an actual... So, in Might and Magic 6, they're all humans. In Might and Magic 7, you've got humans, elves, goblins, and dwarves, but those aren't tethered to class. Here, in Might and Magic 8, you have 7 classes to choose from a character creation, and 3 of them sound like actual classes to me. And then we have an application of skills, where folks are limited at normal, expert, master, and grandmaster. Note that you don't have unarmed and dodging in Might and Magic 8. Note that we have regeneration as a miscellaneous skill. Thank you for that. I appreciate that beef roasting. As we're reading the Might and Magic 8 instruction manual. Alright. Necromancers can grandmaster elemental magics and dark magic. Clerics can grandmaster the self-magics and grandmaster light. We've got dark elves and vampires, which are basically sort of like archers and paladins in that regard. But they can grandmaster elf and vampire. Dragons grandmaster dragon. They don't have access to any magics. Okay. Minotaurs can throw a little bit of self-magic in. Alright. Combat skill-wise, am I gonna do Might and Magic 9 as well? No. We've got... Let's zoom a bit on that. Alright, gifting. Listen, I'm trying to read an instruction manual here. I don't want your personal care products. Thank you. May I interest you in any of our personal care products? Knights grandmastering a bit here. Trolls can grandmaster staff, mace, and leather. Minotaurs got the axe. Dark elves got chain and bow. Vampires got dagger. Okay, as for miscellaneous skills, necromancers got learning, meditation, and alchemy. Knights have repair item and arms master. Trolls have bodybuilding and regeneration. Minotaurs have perception. Dark elves have disarm trap and merchant. Okay. Vampires have identify monster, and dragons have identify item. Spells and hit points. That makes sense to me. Yeah. Trolls have 45 starting hit points. And their hit points per level are the same as a knight. Knights just have fewer starting hit points. Starting attributes. So the humans, Knight class Necromancer, have 25 caps on everything. Dark elves have worse endurance, but then get higher accuracy, which fits in with their grandmastering of archery, I suppose. Minotaurs have great might, but worse intellect, but I don't see how that would matter for them at all, because they can only cast self-magic. Yeah, okay. So, completely irrelevant. Trolls have atrocious intellect and personality, but strong might and endurance. Completely irrelevant for them. Vampires get max of 30 using the start of character creation across the board, and you can't start as a dragon. Okay. Well. Starting resistances, vampires are immune to mind. Alright, yeah. You have a bit about, like, the main view and how the game's gonna look. I don't really need a tutorial on that. Info screen, stats screen, inventory screen, adding party members. So you can hire random wandering NPCs as followers in 6 and 7. You can't do that in Might and Magic 8. Instead, you hire party members. They may offer to join your party in the world, or you may hire some party members at the Adventurer's Inn. Whichever method is used, party members can be switched out at the inn, allowing you to adapt your party as you gain acquaintances and possible party members. Each time you meet another character that becomes eligible as a party member, that character's name will be added to the roster at the Adventurer's Inn. Whenever you enter the Adventurer's Inn, you can switch out current members of your party with those appearing on the roster, all except for the starting character. It does not seem to me that you can change the position of your starting character either. They're always going to be at the frontmost slot in the party, slot 1. Food Gold Compass, Spellbook has a bit of a different design, various game options, rested camp screen, reference scrolls, exploration stuff, ground movement, dealing with various items that you encounter in the game, interactions with NPCs, we know that stuff already. Types of shops that you find, other town services like banks and government, temples, bit about real-time versus turn-based combat. Okay, damage, various effects that cause, XP, skill points that you gain as a result. Bits about the skills themselves, which that's information we can access in-game. And may be more up-to-date than what's in the manual. And then the monster skills. Dark elves, vampires, and dragons, apparently minotaurs don't get a racial skill, have their own thing. Vampire ability, we can read about this stuff in-game too. Dragon ability, dark elf ability. Then various miscellaneous skills. Spellbooks, scrolls and wands, potions, and then it breaks down the various spells. Grandmaster fire spell is Incinerate. The Grandmaster air spell is Starburst. The Grandmaster water spell is Lloyd's Beacon. And the Grandmaster earth spell is Mass Distortion. Wonder how well that does in this game. Grandmaster spirit spell is Resurrection. Grandmaster mind spell is... Typo here, printed out in the manual. Grandmaster mind spells Enslave. Grandmaster in a body is Power Cure. We've got Protection from Magic out here, which at the Grandmaster level does grant immunity to death and eradication effects. Light Magic looks how it expected to, a Divine Intervention at the top, and Dark Magic has Soul Drinker at the top. And the monster abilities, Dark Elves can get various abilities depending on where they're tiered up, as can vampires, as can dragons. And that's the end of our instruction manual. So, definitely not lighthearted like 6's is. Shares the presentation that 7 does. Although 7 just has a few letters from Archibald and doesn't really do, like, a lengthy... It's not, like, in character, but you're telling a story here. And then this one letter here. Alright. It's not a bad instruction manual. I don't hate it. Let's make it disappear. That was that. A single Lloyd's Beacon scroll. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is adjust my windows a little bit. After we do that, I am going to make this disappear, and I'm going to relaunch the game so that we can watch the intro. Give me an introduction, please.
3DO.
How about we try that again? Surely it must have been because I accidentally clicked out of game.
3DO.
There we go. I thought maybe I could click somewhere on my computer that wasn't in the game window, and that was incorrect. Although that would have stopped the sound of the game. Doesn't matter. Okay, this is a bit different from the busy, like, marketplace depicted in the instruction manual. Clear to the mind. So we got our obelisk there, and elemental hell has begun. Those fucking trolls. Okay. Shortest introduction of the 3 games. Guess it gets the point across. Understood. Shit is fucked. Damn. Alright. We already did our sound balancing on stream. Don't need to take care of that. Everything else looks good. Actually click new game here. After I click credits. That's enough. Alright, so. As we read about, knights. With sword and leather. This appears to be the suggested starting class. And then the available skills that I can slap into those empty slots right now. Which we can see how those actually affect the class once we actually put them here at the top. Okay.
Fame and fortune await.
My blade is ready.
I'm good.
My blade is ready.
I'm good.
Competence is its own virtue.
Fame and fortune.
I'm ready to go.
You should take me.
I'm ready to go.
I will serve my strength. Fame.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Fame and fortune await.
Choose me.
You should take me.
So we have our clerics. We can master mace. We have leather armor tossed in here. Obviously our self magics. How do they do for meditation? Master that. Merchant? Master that. Dark elves are the only ones who get Grandmaster Merchant. Expert perception, expert learning. Shield? Master that. Okay.
My faith is pure.
Pick me.
My spirit is strong.
Choose.
My faith is pure.
These clerics are really fucking cold,
You should
huh?
take
My faith is pure.
This is...
Choose me.
I am the best.
These are some
Choose
outfits.
me. Competence is its own virtue.
I guess the knights are cold,
Choose
too.
me.
I am the
Same
best.
fucking room, I guess.
I will walk.
My strength is the night.
Alright.
I can help you.
I will serve with the force of darkness.
Makes sense to me. We have staff and we have dark magic. We just have that from the get-go. Only usable by necromancers. And then this is the elemental magic grandmaster as well. No one else can grandmaster elemental magics. That's the power of necromancy right there. I've been trying to tell you all for as long as I've been recording and broadcasting. Necromancers are great. You can also grandmaster alchemy. Throw myself off a cliff. Meditation and learning too? Okay, yeah, they got a lot. What do they do with daggers? Expert dagger, huh? Compared to master staff. That's probably better for them, daggers. Do you actually even want to put points there?
I can help you.
My strength is the night.
I can help.
Choose me, player.
I can help.
I've got what it takes.
I can help.
Choose.
I am the best.
I'm the best.
I am the best.
I'm the best.
I am the best.
I'm the best.
I am the best.
It is me you want.
Good, one of them finally said something different.
I am the
It is me you want.
Alright. So, vampire here. Sword. Let's read about vampire ability. Vampires are innately powerful creatures with special abilities. Like the racial abilities of dragons and dark elves, vampire abilities are cast like spells but are acquired like skills. I know, finally gave up, right? All vampires can cast Life Drain and gain Levitate, Charm, and Mist Form at Expert Master and Grandmaster rankings. Life Drain harms its target and heals the caster. Levitate to move the party over harmful surfaces taking no damage, like a water walk. Cast Charm spell on nearby targets can assume Mist Form. In Mist Form, a vampire cannot take or deal physical damage. Wait, what? You can't take I mean, I get it, you're mist, but... Alright. Mind Magic. Yeah. Regeneration. Characters with regeneration skill will slowly regain lost hit points over time. Higher skill levels increase how quickly damage is healed. Okay. Disarm Trap and Alchemy. Gotcha. How about Leather? Shield? Dagger? And Grandmaster Dagger. But you don't start with it. Okay.
I can help.
At your service.
Choose me.
At your service.
Take me.
At your.
I can help.
You know what? It's not a bad voice.
Pick me.
Choose me.
I don't know about this one.
Pick me.
Choose me.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Choose me.
Good. You found me.
Yes, I found you. It's factually correct. Alright. So Grandmaster Bow, Dark Elf ability. Dark Elves start out able to cast Glamour, then gain Traveler's Boon, Blind, and Darkfire Bolt as they gain Expert Master and Grandmaster ranking. Glamour increases the caster's appeal to others. Okay. Traveler's Boon has the effects of Torchlight, Wizard Eye, and Featherfall. Alright. Blind targets the spell Wander aimlessly and cannot use spells or missiles. That sounds nice. Darkfire, magic bolt which does dark and fire damage. Okay. We've got Merchant here, and Dark Elves can Grandmaster that. We have Disarm Trap here, and Dark Elves can Grandmaster that as well. Elemental stuff, they can at least do. Okay. Gotcha.
Select me.
I want to go.
No, you do not get to go.
I want to come along.
Alright, let's go run through these kids again.
I want to go.
Select me.
I'm ready. Let's go.
See, perfectly fine voice.
You have discrimination.
Perfectly fine voice.
I want to go.
Not.
I want to come along.
Confused.
I can get the job done.
I want to come along.
I can.
I want to come along.
I want to go.
I want to come.
I want to go.
Pick me.
There we go. Right.
Choose me for your quest.
And we have Minotaurs, Axe. They get a little bit of self-magic. Chance to have the armor class of the target, okay. How we do with Arms Master here? You master that. I'll bet. Master Staff, Master Spear, Master Mace, Expert Leather, Master Bodybuilding and Chain.
Great. Let's do it.
I thought I was just gonna hear great.
I will. Great. Choose me for your quest. Choose me. I can choose me.
Alright, so we get 2 Minotaurs.
Choose me for your great. I can be. Choose me. I will conquer.
I will serve.
My strength will.
You could.
Me.
And we get 2 Trolls.
I will serve.
Me.
You could do worse.
Me.
I will serve.
Me.
You could do worse.
I will conquer.
I will serve.
I will conquer, I will serve.
I will conquer.
Alright, so we've got Grandmaster Mace down here, Grandmaster Regeneration. Makes sense to me. I can also Grandmaster Staff. Normal Bow. Master Sword. Grandmaster Mace. It looks like it's going to be the exact same as it is in Might Magic 7, which is pretty nice. A chance to stun and paralyze equal to skill. We could pump that up. Regeneration. Sounds promising. Don't even have to cast a spell on them, they just do it. Master Arms Master, that's good. Grandmaster Bodybuilding, okay, yeah. Why have a knight when you could have a troll? Here's your tank right there. Why try to turn into mist when you just get hit points back? I get you. Who cares about intellect and personality? Bam! 30 might and 30 endurance. You don't even have to touch accuracy, speed, and luck. That is a very compelling argument for me.
I will serve.
My strength will prevail.
And then we go back to knights.
Competence is its own.
My strength will prevail.
That's a very serious look, Ross. Is there anyone in Rome who has not slept with my daughter?
Competence is its own.
Fame and fortune await.
I'm ready to go.
I am the best.
I am the best.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
I am the best.
I am the best.
Oh no.
You should take me.
Okay.
My faith is pure.
Pick me.
I will walk the path.
That's good.
Pick me.
My spirit.
My strength is the night.
Pick me.
I will serve with the force of darkness.
I've got what it takes.
Alright, so... obviously we can also
I'm the best. I've got what it is. Me. Choose me, player.
change characters' voices.
I'm the best. At your service. It is. I've got what it takes.
I am the best.
Take me.
You want.
I've got what it.
You.
Pick me.
I am.
I can help.
You want me.
Alright. So, I'm gonna end up putting this to a player, a viewer poll. This will be the character, like, our protagonist, our anchor that we can't get rid of in the party, whom will have everyone else recruit. And I'm of two minds about this.
Choose me, player.
The first is to be, well, me, my namesake. The necromancy I have loved and gorged upon since I was a teenager. And you know, being a necromancer, it's what I do, it's how I conduct my life. The second poll option
I'm ready. You have. I can.
I wanna.
I can be helpful.
Pick me.
is not you.
Me.
I will serve.
I will conquer.
But one of these trolls,
You could do worse.
obviously, not me, not my namesake. I've never wanted to be a troll, it's just something that's fallen into my lap. And we just go out clubbing. We just beat the shit out of everyone. And we find party members that maybe beat the shit out of things less. So let's go ahead and open a setup menu to create a poll. We'll just do this through Twitch, so there won't be an overlay for it on stream. Which class to pick? Necromancer, Troll. We will not allow additional votes. We'll let this poll run for 2 minutes. And off we go. What makes me want to play a troll? They're gonna be in the foremost slot, the left slot. And they seem really durable. Whereas in the early game, at least in Might and Magic 6 and 7, spell points can be an issue, and the Necromancer seems like it'll be dependent upon spell points. So instead of needing, like, to cast whatever spells I would have tap on tap there, I could just club people to death. And that would be compelling for me. That's what has me wanting to play a troll. The knight,
My strength will
I mean, they have similarities, but read instruction manual, trolls start with more hit points. And while they certainly do get things like Grandmaster, Armed Master, and Plate,
I will serve.
be a troll instead and get bonuses to might and personality. So those could start off higher. And the early game is when those extra stat buffs can matter.
Choose.
I can see.
Good.
I can.
It is.
I
Choose
pick me.
My strength is the
My
night.
concerns with being a necromancer are, okay, well, yeah, I am anchored in that foremost, like, left party slot. And I'm out here slinging magic, but I'm dependent upon spell points. And I'm gonna be a little fragile.
Pick me.
Choose me, player.
But I do like this guy. The fucking collar, man. Oh,
My strength
this guy
is
not
the
so much.
night.
Yeah, his strength is the knight, whatever.
I've got what it takes.
But I could do with this guy. It looks like that is what I'm gonna be doing with. Whether it's just a matter of the personality
Choose me. Choose. I will conquer.
described, we have 62% there. 65%, excuse me. I read a different number. Yep, 65% for Necromancer. Yes, you cannot pick dragons. At least without having modded the game to do so. Alright, Necromancer.
I take my. You want.
I've got what it takes.
Oh yeah, this guy does it for me. Alright. Get out of here, Grimmeth. You have been chosen. Skills. Staff, Dark Magic. Water Magic probably starts with Awaken. I looked at that when I had the instruction manual open. Air Magic's got your Wizard Eye, I bet. And Fire Magic's probably got a damage spell, like a Firebolt or something. Dark Magic, I don't know what that would start with for the options. I saw Toxic Cloud there, but that's probably not going to be what it starts with. Like, it'll be something dumb. Let's pick up Fire and Air. Whether I end up, like, actually utilizing the staff or picking up a dagger, I couldn't say. Yes, I only start with the one character. I have to pick up others. Alright. As for the stats, Might. Do more damage in combat. Intellect controls our spell points. Maximum spell points for Necromancers and Dark Elves are based on Intellect. Personalities for Clerics, Vampires, and Minotaurs. Endurance, Accuracy, Speed, and Luck. We're tanking Luck. Intellect 21 is, 21's a good number. After this, you start seeing diminishing returns for stat gains. Your next, stat gain, like, period will be at 25. For, like, what your ability score does, in regards to, like, modifiers in some form or fashion. What else do I want? We're definitely removing personality. I'm loath to take this up to 25, given the diminishing returns. I'm also loath to reduce the other ability scores, as I have done really regularly in Might and Magic 7, and I did in the Might and Magic 6 playthrough. I don't feel as comfortable with it. So I tell you what. We're gonna bump up Endurance. That being at 20 is gonna bother me. Does it bother me enough? Couldn't give me an extra bonus pool point. Yeah. Could buff these up as well. I think I care more about survivability than either of these two. So let's take it up to 20. I'll leave Might, Accuracy, and Speed where they are. Yeah, I'm not willing to tank those. Alright. Accuracy is for melee and range attacks, not like your spells. However, I don't assume I'm going to be vomiting, you know, like, I'm going to be expending spell points out of every orifice to cast spells. How's this game related to Heroes of Might and Magic? So, like, I don't have a lot of details for you on Might and Magic 8, Day of the Destroyer. You could check that into a search engine. This game takes place on the same world as Heroes 1, 2, and 3 do, which is the world of Inroth. And it happens completely after Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is all knitted up, including Armageddon's Blade. Okay, and we don't get, like, an intro after I click New Game. That's different. Alright, so we start with no experience points as well. Also something to keep in mind. 20 years old. There's our attributes over there. 28 hit points, 40 spell points. That's not too bad. Printout looks a little different. GrayFace... GrayFace's mod offers a different user interface, which changes the display. I didn't want to roll with that, so I set it back to be the user interface that's displayed. By default in the video game. We have a staff here. Many dangers face the Genevian Traveler. Even the least battle-minded carries some sort of weapon. These iron into walking sticks are a common choice. Firebolt, Featherfall, and Toxic Cloud. Oh! Alright, yeah! We have a gold ring.
Hey, that'll be useful. Hey, that'll be useful.
Well, the instruction manual does have Lich listed as the promotion for a Necromancer. So we probably can become a Lich. And Toxic Cloud.
Hey, that'll be useful.
Definitively happens in 7. If you're a sorcerer. You go the Dark Path. Take a look at our spell book. Nice symbol there. So Firebolt and Torchlight. Alright. Firebolt is safe, effective, and has a low casting cost. We have Featherfall and Wizard Eye here. Alright, these are familiar with how they work in 7. And then, Might Magic eats Dark Magic here. We start with Reanimate. Okay. Cannot be cast on party members. Gotcha. And Toxic Cloud. Poisonous cloud of noxious gases is formed in front of the caster and moves slowly away from your characters. Cost 15, huh? We didn't adjust our spell point cost either. Woo! We're coming out hitting hard here with Dark Magic. Okay. See, if we were doing Might Magic 7, yeah, you have to work to get the Mirrored Path magics. Might Magic 8, we just had this. Coming out the gate. Okay. Very good. Well, I'm glad I picked this then.
That spell's ready.
Cool. The attack spell functionality is something the GrayFace's patching has added. Alright. Give me a Wizard Eye. You'll note that we have our Wizard Eye active party spell as an actual eye has appeared. Gold, food, compass, map here of Dagger Wound Island. Find Dataros. The Minotaur in charge of your merchant caravan. When you saw him last, he was going to talk to the village clan leader. Gather around and I will tell you... Look, okay, so, like, I know this is story time, right? But we just did an instruction manual, man. I want to play the fucking game a little bit. We'll sit down for story time later. Maybe. And so situated was Griffith the day Destiny chose him as champion of the land. That's what happened. Potion recipes. Fountains, obelisks, seer, miscellaneous, and teacher locations. Okay. Cool.
This is no place to rest.
It shows us that, and that shows us the options. Okay. You cannot save a game called... Don't you fucking sass-mouth me! I was clicking on the slot!
Want to know, what is it?
Alright, that's gonna be something we have to get used to at Might Magic 8. The whole ID monster skill exists, so... We're gonna have a whole lot of hmms, and I don't know what that is, you know? ID monster. We might be pursuing that.
dunno, what is it?
So we have lizardmen fighting pirates. I think these are like Regnan pirates. A lot of turmoil happening around here. I don't think we need to involve ourselves.
What kind of monster's that?
How you doing?
Greetings.
Glad I found you. Of all the other guards, you are the only one I've seen. Regnan pirates attack the island. You must inform the caravan master. He's visiting the village chieftain. Find him. Will return to the wagons to guard them. I ever play the Ultima games? I've played some of them. They're not really my thing. For one of the, like, rewarders requests had me playing one for a few hours, but they're not my thing. I don't see why I would broadcast those. A fellow journeyman, we face grave times. Hopefully our master will find a way for us to leave this troubled region, return safely to Alvar. Would not wish to end my life here, even though it is the place of my birth. Edoras led us here to trade with the lizardman clan of One Fang for their Tobersk fruit. He has gone to talk with Breckish One Fang, the village leader. Perhaps you should look for him. The Regnan pirates are a threat to the economy and free travel. Very few boats ply the sea for fear of being sunk, or worse. When in Ravenshore, I did hear rumors of a small band of smugglers who have been working beneath the notice of the pirates. Wonder if they do that. So I've been hearing about the Regnan pirates quite a bit. Before this. I think they come out a little bit in the flavor text of 6. And they're definitely present in the flavor text for some items in 7. That's good. We have Tobersk fruit, the fruit of the Tobersk bush, which only grows on these islands. It's the main export item of the island's lizardmen. And some pulp here. And a couple potion bottles. Well, we'll take those. We'll take these potion bottles. We'll leave your pulp and your fruit. Sealed crates. Okay, we can't have them all. I'm glad there's people out there who enjoy those video games. Not me. Just have some stat barrels just laying around out here. Okay. Herbal elixirs. I don't appear like I can go through that door. Is that even a door? That would be a door.
The finest potions available.
Take a look at these animations. Okay. An excellent choice! This potion bottle's of the finest quality. Some obsidian, some thornbark, some sulfur. These are all yellow potions, except for obsidian, which is catalyst. We have some recipes. I may end up buying some of those over the course of this game. Then, cure poison, cure weakness, cure wounds. Alright, these seem to be how I expect them to look. Skills, alchemy, and ID monster. I've got 200 gold, not used to the gold being up there.
I'll ready you for battle.
That is one hell of, axe? Could be a spear. I can't, like, fully see the blade of the weapon. I'm, like, looking at these for reference. Halberd. A glaive. A guichard. Boy, these look kind of jank, huh? These blades have seen better days. Improvised Volge. Ah, there we go. Excuse you, that's... Yeah. How dare you disrespect Curvin here. A flail. Alright, that looks alright, this Goblin Scimitar. After the Galdar Deep Goblins were wiped off the face of Jadam in the Goblin Ogre Wars, thousands of these weapons appeared on the common market. Orb Staff. An Infantry Fork. Alright, we can learn the bow here. That's good. I like bows.
What kind of monster's that?
What is a lizard man farmer?
Move it or lose it. Move it or lose
That's
it.
her shout, huh? Understood. Plus 15 intellect temporarily. I did not get to admire that smile fully. The hell? Playing Jurassic Park Trespasser?
How may we serve?
Oh, this is the temple. Right, yeah. I played this game a little bit. Once upon a time. Don't know how I feel about the animations in these places thus far.
Walk ahead in peace.
Hello.
Hello?
Peasant? Peasant does not wish for conversation.
Find relics and curios.
Okay. What you got? Walking boots? Okay. Bronze ring, a helm. I have a root. Wolf's eye. Lizard man helm of earth resistance. What are the lizard men manufacturing sports? Genuine ram horns. Genuine! Troll gauntlets? Alright. Of trollish make. Okay, so they're not made of troll. That'd be good, because if I were playing the troll, I'd have to fucking throw Ziff in that damn pot. Alright. Gotta get used to, like, the display being here for this map. We cannot right mouse button these things to see them. Might and Magic 7 remains the only game of the three to allow you to right mouse button over buildings and get a printout of what that building is. Alas.
Move it or lose it.
Get over here.
Choir service.
The someplace safe. I like it, Ish.
Move it or lose it.
Greetings, you seek instruction? Okay. So, you teach expert earth magic. You also can direct us to the Earth Magic Master. And then, you can also direct us to the Grandmaster, who passed into the plane of Earth after teaching his final lesson at Dorothy Sablewood. Perhaps he lives there to this day. Who knows what transpires in an elemental play? Okay. Alright, so we'll have to go into the plane of Earth, which got opened up, presumably, when the obelisk got built. So that sounds like a really safe way to get Grandmastery. Understood.
I don't know. What is it?
Oh, shit. Fucking blow those damn pirates up. Do it again. I want to see it. Do it again. Don't you fucking tease me.
Greetings.
Would you like to fire the cannons in defense of Daggerwound Island? Yes! Okay. I... What am I supposed to do with that?
Greetings.
Well, spacebar and cannon, I will not. Alright. You've convinced me. You can't even see the shots like you could in Might and Magic 7 on Emerald Island. Like, this thing doesn't... It's not arced up!
Greetings.
Kinda looked like a heart that was actually coming out of the damn thing.
Move it or lose it.
Killing me. Okay, this is how we see the date. Understood. Or as we can zoom in on the map. Also understood. Take a look around. This is someone's house. Hi. Yellow fever is a very crippling disease that pops up every few years, usually rearranged for medicine from the mainland. Now that the bridges are destroyed, no one can make it to the docks. Take these scrolls of cure disease. Maybe we can at least prevent an epidemic. The 6 huts on the outer islands are infected. If the teleporters between the islands are repaired, you can take these scrolls of the huts. Unfortunately, you will have to find 3 more scrolls in your travels. Okay. So you want me to what? Deliver cure disease scrolls to the 6 huts on the outer Dagger Wound Islands. I mean, I guess the pirates aren't getting any closer except for all the fighting that was happening there in the inland.
I dunno, what is it?
Hi. We can buy Tobersk fruit. We can also sell brandy to them. With the bridges destroyed by the eruption of the Mountain of Fire, we cannot get to the boat dock. We are cut off from the mainland. Sell brandy, you say? Hello. You are Spear. And you can direct us to an expert, as well as a master. So this is something I do like in Might and Magic 8. You talk to skilled trainers, and they can direct you to people other than, like, their direct inferior or their direct superior. Or no, they don't even direct to inferiors in Might and Magic 6 and 7. They just kick it up the line. Yeah, so you get backwards information. In the case of the Grandmaster, you get double backwards. It's pretty neat. One of the things that I got was a separate patch also available on GrayFace's page. I can button here correctly. Apparently these were broken. And so I downloaded a little extra data file. It's at autonote.txt, which will display these. It's like printing out directly from that autonote.txt. Which doesn't look beautiful, but it's there. Okay. Hello. You are a teacher of leather. Alright, we'll retain that information. Kind of busy right now. Your heir. Cloud Nedlon sought to make a deal with the Lords of Air. He left to find a way into the Plane of Air, where he thought he would relearn all that remained unclear to him about the ways of air magic. So I'm getting the impression that the Elemental Grandmasters are in their respective planes. Alright. Well, Necromancer,
What kind of monster's that?
we got our work cut out for us, huh?
Welcome, adventurer.
So, this is something I did know, because I've piddled around with this game a little bit once upon a time. We have available for us a couple adventurers to recruit. A vampire, and then another necromancer. Turned into a vampire against her will by none other than Fant, Guildmaster of the Necromancers Guild. Elspeth fled her native Shadowspire. Seeking a new life, she found it as a freebooting adventurer. And then Devlin, a newly initiated practitioner of the dark arts. Arcanus is taking his first steps down the path which he hopes will lead him to power and glory. Strong in mind, if not body, he has concentrated his time in pursuit of magical knowledge. Alright. Gives a little, like, breakdown of their stats and skills points. Okay. I thought we might be able to see what sort of rings or accessories they had equipped. I was expecting those to be empty slots. Fine. Well, we'll probably come back and grab you two before I do any actual fighting. For now, you can sit there at the end.
Move it or lose it. Move it or lose it.
It's the end of the world. The Mountain of Fire will consume us all. There are many prophecies that tell of the destruction of the entire world. Most tell of a time when the world will be consumed by that which created it. Perhaps the ancients have decided to wipe us all out. Well, that's good. There is one prophecy, the prophecy of the snake. They have been unable to find a copy of it. I think it may be the most revealing about the future of Judaism. Frederick Talamer, the cleric, has told me of the snake ruins and of the abandoned temple. He's in agreement with me that there may be a copy of the prophecy somewhere in the temple. Could you find it for me? Bridge is destroyed by the eruption of the mountain fire. We cannot get to the boat dock. We are cut off from the mainland. Take care, Gabids.
Move it or lose it.
What we got going on over here? Aren't you with the merchant caravan from Alvar? I need your help! My brother, Istrik the Tongue, went to check on the Tobersk plants on one of the lesser islands. He has not returned. I'm afraid that he is one of those stranded by the cataclysm. He may even be hurt. If you were to fix the portals of stone, he would surely be able to return and we could get help to those who need it. Find him for me. Sure, I'll just get right on fixing those. Okay. My granda used to tell us, like your granddad, gotcha, used to tell us of the times past, when the portals of stone were the main travel route between the islands. She told us, don't worry about it, but the keys to the portals disappeared during one of the first raids committed by the Regnan pirates. If the portals of stone were working, my brother Isrik could return back to the main island. Okay. That rude man, this Frederick Talamir, this cleric, he's more concerned with that abandoned temple than he is with the life that goes around him. He was warned that the temple is a place of great evil. He never listened. We have no one but Breckish One-Fang to remind us of the past. We have offended the ancients! Why else would they call up the Mountain of Fire? The prophecies tell of a time when the oceans would boil. This is the beginning of the end. Okay. That sounds bad. +2 permanent luck, huh? You don't say? Yeah. Alright, very good. We started with 9. Now we're at 17. Hi. What? I don't have time to talk now. I need to pack some things and leave. Ah, yes. The portals. I've been studying them in the lost culture that built them for years. They were built by the civilization that had its day long before the lizardmen came to inhabit these islands. They were a means of instantaneous travel between the islands. Sadly, the power surged to operate them are short supply. First night of the Mountain of Fire, I went to the beach to see if I could see anything of its eruption. I cannot be certain, but as the volcano continued to erupt, I thought I saw earth elementals roaming the lava-encrusted base of the mountain. Well. It's a shame Might and Magic's 1 through 5 are not ported to newer engines. Hello. Whoosh. Out here just teaching Grandmaster Regeneration. Okay, well, we'll embody that knowledge. Oh! Hey! How you like that, Captain? That's what I thought. Hello, Hiss. I believe I may know how to stop the destructive force of the Mountain of Fire. I have found an ancient spell that should give me the power to send the Mountain of Fire back into the sea. To complete the spell, I need an ancient relic called the Idol of the Snake. With this item of power, I should be able to complete... This sounds suspicious to me. But we'll consider it. I'll think about it.
In for some training?
Not used to the training happening, like, so close to the camera viewpoint. Instead of off in the background somewhere.
In for some training?
I don't know. What is it?
We got your gear.
Do you? Tell me more. Troll gauntlets, lizardman helm, leather jerkins, wooden bucklers. Mildly disturbing. Hardened leather vests, thornbark shields. Simple leather gloves. Look a bit rough. I don't know how I feel about how the items appear in this video game. Compared to 6 and 7. Alright, well, we're here now. That teleports us. I don't feel like teleporting. Does this teleport us? Not at this time. Alright. Hello! Welcome to Daggerwound Island, Journeyman of Alvar. I am Breckish One-Fang, clan leader. I wish I was greeting you during better times. The Mountain of Fire has caused serious damage to my village and its people. Many buildings have been damaged, and the bridges that connect the smaller islands to the main island have been destroyed. Many people are missing or stranded on these smaller islands. We must help them. In the middle of the night, the ground shook. Flaming rocks dropped from the sky. Many of my people were hurt or killed. Great damage was done to the village. The Bridges that allowed travel between the smaller islands and the main island were destroyed. We found ourselves stuck on the main island, unable to reach those in the smaller islands who may be injured. Any family members and friends are missing. We cannot reach the islands with the boat docks, and thus we are unable to send to Ravenshore for help. I do not even know if any boats survived. That seems bad. In time long past, my people used the portals of stone to travel quickly from island to island. We have lost the knowledge of their operation. Only the pair connecting the village to the southwestern fields still function. Now that the bridges are gone, we are trapped on the island. A cleric by the name of Frederick Talamir has been living with us for the last few years. He has been studying the portals of stone in the outer ruins of the abandoned temple. Maybe he has the knowledge to get the portals working again. Find him and see if he will help. Okay, I'll go visit him again. I gave the viewers the option to choose between Necromancer and Troll. They picked Necromancer. That portrait there is bound to Necromancer. It's not like I could have this portrait and pick anything else. Necromancer. Greetings, journeyman. I've been speaking with Breckish One Fang about the predicament that we've found ourselves in. The clan leader may know of a way to get all these islands returned to Ravenshore. You must find a way off of these islands. Someone must take news of what has happened here to our masters, the merchants of Alvar. They must know of the Cataclysm and of the Regnan raid. I have written a letter to the merchants of Alvar representative in Ravenshore, Elgar Fellmoon. In it I explain our situation of here. If anyone could advise us on what to do here, it is Fellmoon. Take this to him now. The pirates from the dread island of Ragnar are using the Cataclysm and the confusion created by it to aid them in overrunning the islands. They conquer Dagger Wound. They can use it as an outpost for direct raids on Ravenshore. The Merchant Council and Alvar must be notified. You must find a way to the boats and tell them. Okay. It's being outsourced to me. Okay. It will take several boats to ferry the entire caravan back to Ravenshore. Many trips by one boat. This cannot be done until the waters around the Daggerwound Islands are free from Regnan pirates. It is best that you return to Alvar and tell the Council of the Regnan attack. They will send help to rescue us. My pleasure to serve under Lord Balthazar. He was the finest herd leader in my tribe's history. Unfortunately, my services were pledged to the merchants of Alvar. I may have been in the battle where Balthazar fell. Perhaps my ability and my axe could save my lord. Will never know now. Okay. Alright, so we have quests. We have a letter. Guildmaster Fellmoon, I'm sending this to inform you of disturbing events on the Daggerwound Islands. A caravan is trapped here, but that is the least of it. Soon after we arrived, a great volcano rose from the nearby sea. It pushed before it a great wave which washed away the bridges connecting the islands to one another to the mainland. Day and night, the island is pelted by burning rocks hurled from the volcano. On top of all, the Regnants have taken this as opportunity to raid. I tell you, it is chaos. Okay. It will be chaos. Complete chaos. Well, you heard the man. You read that out. Gotcha. Well, we've done a loop now. Cool. We already had a little bit of a sip from that fountain, and it did nothing for us. Yep, this is back where we started. Alright. Well,
Move it or lose it.
jump around a little bit. Woo. Look at that fighting out there in the distance. I think what I want to do here is shove my face into some barrels. Go looking for some Tobersk brandy. We got one bottle of that. Bunch of pulp. 2 bottles of that. Any others back there? But no, but there are a couple of empty potion bottles. I don't feel like carrying around that fruit. That's why I'm not picking it up. Oh, even more potion bottles. This may be too many.
Move it or lose it.
Yep, I'm looting my caravan. You know, if I have to go out here and do all this questing, I am taking my just due. Sealed crates back there, and I think all these were sealed over here. Yep. Alright. Cool. Alright, someone over here. One of the kids. They were like, oh boy! Brandy! Also, oh boy. Stab barrel. Yeah, what a pity, huh? Cures and
Tombs
curses.
of knowledge here.
Didn't come visit this place. Looks kind of shady. You have your back to the fucking door, too? Well, maybe you wouldn't have to turn around so often if you didn't have your back. Also, what the hell is this going on here? Jesus. One hell of a setup you got going on. Alright, if we want spells, we got spells. Cool. Already drank from those. Tubersk brandy is favorite drink of the lizardmen at Daggerwood Island. Some call it acquired taste. However you look at it, equals pure profit. Alright. We got some gold. We can make some purchases. Maybe it's a bit typecasting, but I wouldn't expect these folks who've lived on these
What kind of
islands
monster's that?
to have trouble, like, traveling to the other... Okay, so I don't think it's too much of an ask for islanders to have some swimming prowess. Okay? I ain't asking for much here. Maybe the water is all full of, like, sulfur and pain and sorrow now after the eruption. But I just don't think it's asking for much. It's not a bridge too far. Or, you know, little boats, some dinghies, a couple row vessels. The Regnans have boats. We just saw a few rafts, maybe? No? Okay. This must be what the GrayFace, like the extra bit I got off of GrayFace's page is doing. Either that, or maybe this does come default with the game and I just didn't know it. We've got notes here for us set automatically. And they tell us where these skill trainers are. I guess that could be what the sparkle is when I initially walk into a building. That's default? Delightful.
What kind of monster's that?
Yeah, a sloop, a junk, a pinnace. Fucking something, man.
Welcome, adventurer.
Alright,
What kind of monster's that?
let's go visit the cleric again. Hey, bud. You quit your business and was prepared to escape the islands. Okay. Well, you feel like that, and that's fine. There might have been another stamp barrel or two we left behind. Let's, go to the Adventurer's End now. Again, I don't think I'm asking for much.
Welcome, adventurer.
Alright. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Alright. Couple scrolls. Tell you what, Devlin. What you got here? Well, Devlin has an array, an assortment of skills already that I would have to pay for to grab at level 1. So good for him. These kids come with... I'm gonna get used to this. Including things like different levels of learning. Help. Alright, tell you what. You don't even have alchemy, huh? Well, you're getting all these potion bottles anyway. Remind me. That's a recovery time 109 versus what? It's gonna be 69? That's a big deal. But it's such shitty damage. Alright. Yeah, you hold on to our potion bottles for now. Clear out the main character's inventory. Fill it with other things, like this shit. Move this stuff a little bit. Nope, that's not what I meant to press. You kick these over here. Give me these scrolls. Alright. Delightful. Well. Party of 3. I gotta remember that there's no hirelings in this game. What did you got for spells? Got all the defaults? You don't have anything for water. Or earth. You have Vampiric Weapon. A chance of weapon with the Vampiric ability. Damage inflicted on monsters struck by this weapon will be given up to the wielder. When its wielder has extra hit points. That's neat. It costs 20 though, so I'd be loath to cast that away from a temple. That would only last me 2 hours. As for Elsbeth, we got Bless and Detect Life. We have Telepathy and Remove Fear. Bless is neat. Yes, your vampire ability. Where do I even put these skill points? I don't know, I'm kind of worn out playing this game already. Just fucking with you all.
Out of my way, peasant.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Stand aside.
Step aside.
Move it or lose it.
Out of my way.
Wait, you two get 2 yells?
Excuse me. Stand aside. Excuse me.
You get 2 yells?
Out of my way. Step aside. Step aside. Out of my way, peasant.
That's cheating.
Move it or lose it. Move it or lose it. Move it or lose
I
it.
only get 1 yell.
Move it or lose it.
Man. Can't believe this. My feelings. Alright. Wanna go maybe to, like, the temple and get myself blessed or something? I like through some donations. The gold. It might give me, like, some perks or stuff. It might not be blessed. Be neat.
How may we serve? Walk ahead.
No, I'm not playing Might and Magic 9. Alright, so we're probably not going to have Devlin with us for super long, since we're already a necromancer. That being said, where would I want to, like, just go with him right now for convenience sake? I think air magic for a longer lasting wizard eye. And probably fire magic, because firebolt's cheap to cast. Alright, we'll go with that. I don't know whether I want to put any, like, points into, like, giving him expert, like, gold into, like, expert air magic or anything. That would be convenient, though, wouldn't it be? No. I just went through all these spells, honey. Doesn't start with sparks. I would need to go buy it. I hope you heard the condescension dripping from my voice there. I think that's important. It's an important part of being a broadcaster. What do I do with you? Stab? Nobody recovery penalty from leather? Sure.
Out of my way, peasant.
I don't have an answer to that question, Pewterell. Yeah, I don't want to spend all that gold right there on that.
Move it or lose it.
Alright.
What kind of monster's that?
It's weird not having NPC followers. Looks like the Regnans didn't do too well on this end, though. Excuse me, just gonna grab some gold here. Don't mind me. Oh, we could participate as well, I suppose. Do I care enough to? I don't know, a lot of death is being rained down upon here. I don't think they need my help.
Excellent.
A lot of death is being rained down here. Hey, look at that. I don't need to participate. We will. Nope. Our ID monster
Could be tough.
vampires actually giving us the scoop here on these 20 hit point pirates. Gently strafing away from me. Some pirate you are. Should have stuck to being on water.
Greetings.
Did not mean to try to talk to you. Just out here scooping up some money. Don't mind me. Every gold piece helps. Gonna try not to mind that, that ring. No, but seriously. Why can't we use this boat? It's a landing craft. This fucking thing is huge. Just take this fucking landing craft and go on a cruise around the island. What the? Excuse me? I'm sorry. I knew Might and Magic 6 did this. I didn't think Might and Magic 8 would do this. I beg your fucking pardon? Okay. Well, now I know I can expect this. Let's see, we don't have anyone with Disarm Trap. Like a Dark Elf, so... That's good. Yeah. I don't like how...
No idea.
I don't like how gold looks in Might and Magic 8. Texture just... I don't know, it looks like candies. Like chocolate candies and like gold, wrapping. Whatever, it's money. A sledgehammer.
I haven't got a clue.
Go ahead and lug around this shit, I suppose. A meteor fragment. Alright. Sure. Thistle. Can make a potion of pure speed. Perhaps you can bring me the basic ingredients for a potion of pure speed. With them, I can make this incredible potion and finish my studies in alchemy. I will reward you well for your assistance. Black potions are made of a complex blending of many of the 3 basic alchemical reagents. Alright. Well, that's cool. And then here's our bow teacher. So, you find alchemy specialists throughout the game that will make you, like, a free black potion, so long as you provide the reagents. They're not, like, super free, but, you know. Well, you know, you get one. Though I did think I'd be told what the ingredients were. Like, more decisively. Maybe it's in the quest log. It's not a quest log, and it's not a potion thing. Because I didn't get the recipe handed to me. Alright. Very good. Our disarmed tramp teacher. Opulent island of Regna, where he teaches his fellow pirates in the best way to trap their chest of stolen booty. Grandmaster Alchemist. Yes, I just looked through the dialogue. Like, it may have happened, like, when he initially offered the potion of pure speed thing. Thistle. Day. Instead, I'm being told about, various, like, red, blue, and yellow reagents. And, like, what those possibilities are. So I can just grab a bunch of various reagents and get back to them somewhere down the road. I hear that yellow fever is once again spreading through the people. Usually the water supply here on the main island is the primary source of disease. We need to get an anointed herb potion from the mainland when the disease popped up. On access to the dock, however, we can't get this needed cure. If you find a way to the mainland, perhaps the smugglers of Ravenshore have the cure. You can procure the anointed potion and return to me with it. Okay. I know, right? You put it in your mouth, and then out of anger, you smash the potion bottle. I guess these lizard folk were so firmly, completely dependent upon the bridges that when the mountain of fire erupted, followed by the resulting, like, immense wave, they just, like, we've never needed to travel by any other means. Why would we... A boat? A dinghy? A landing craft? Who would need that? And you're like, well, that's choice. There's some pirates out there in the distance. I guess that's a choice you're allowed to make. Alright. Got a teleporter over here. There's some pirates hanging out with some treasure. Got a poppy rod. So this first zone gives you a lot of quests. That's 7? We're loaded. I think I've changed my mind. Don't mind me, guys. Just gotta... It does teleport us back into town. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Let's go spend some of this money. On convenience. Not you. Sorry, I'm at the wrong end of town. My bad. My bad. Can't read a fucking map. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Here. Learn this. Here, you can... Maybe not that. Air Magic Expert, though, we're willing to pay for. For the fire magic. Let's take the rest of this money and go have a look at some spells.
Tombs of knowledge here.
There's our sparks. $800 gold. We don't have anyone with merchant skill. I take that back. Devlin has it. How good are you at that? Necromancers get up to double.
Tombs of knowledge here.
The staff, like, again, like, the items just look
no
so
idea.
odd. like in their coloration and presentation in this game. Like, that's just one example.
Tombs of knowledge here.
Well, just go ahead and grab this then. Though I freely admit I am loath to put more money into Devlin, since I may end up kicking him soon. I am already a necromancer after all. I can always learn this for myself. It's just it's not that much gold, Grim. Get over it. When you finished playing Might and Magic 6, you had 1.5 million gold pieces.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Pick the damn thing. There's even a well of that. Do I sell any of this shit right now? Not really. How dare they have 4 extra experience points than me from their damn learning skill. Those bastards. Plus, you know, the extra 10k because they're level 5. Alright. I think I'm actually interested in coming on down here where these regnants were to the south. Before I go on teleporter cruises. That's right, train. Hold on, I gotta mute. My window open, enjoying how nice it feels outside, and well,
Greetings.
I thought maybe not, right? Maybe not have the microphone on full blast with the window open as the train rolls through. No, but seriously, we can't manage like any other sort of like connection point here. Like, basically, if you put that landing craft over here, so I could walk along the length of it, that's almost basically there. What the hell, man? Damn Daggerwood Islands. Alright, let's go fight some pirates. I don't have any bows, or bow skill, but you know what we got? Spark in the dark.
Excellent.
You not want a piece of me? Are you... Okay. Had to get close for you kids to actually want to fight me.
Ow.
It should have fled.
That was easy.
Easy.
Well, that happened. We do have Bless at our disposal. A little campfire that had free food attached to it. Here's one of the Cure Disease scrolls we required. And just, you know, a mace, as one does. Couple of Wolf's Eyes. Another Cure Disease scroll. Cure Disease potion. Couple catalysts. Alright. I should put these in your inventory. You... Yeah. So, for that quest, I did want to come down here. Hello.
What kind of monster's that?
Admiral Clausewitz.
I've never seen one before.
I've never seen an admiral before. What does an admiral look like? How does an admiral taste? You need a power stone to operate this teleporter. Gotcha. That's not concerning or alarming at all. Game, I swear to you. We good spawning pirates? Looks like the lizard men have, on this side, have been firmly and thoroughly beaten. So that seems bad. Yeah, they're long-standing retreats here.
How may we serve? Walk ahead in peace.
Will do. I have some concerns about this, this town moving forward. Oh, it just leads me out here? That's annoying. I thought that would have led me to a different island.
I have no idea.
Alright, for fuck's sakes! Fucking buccaneer. Fucking minding my own business there. Fucking wanted to talk shit to me. Not even trying to engage you, and you're like, come at me!
Move it or lose it.
That's what I said. Y'all need to rotate these cannons.
What kind of monster?
I don't think I'm asking for much here. So this teleporter didn't take me anywhere. That teleporter took me over here, and that wasn't useful. I don't think there was any other teleporters around here on, like, the outskirts. Where's that green barrel, though?
Move it or lose it.
Huh. There might be another barrel back there I haven't drank from. Yes, yes, the pirates. Terrible, bad, awful things. I got you. So you could just hop into the water and hop your way across the islands. If you had a means of healing yourself, sure, no matter. The barrel's properly provided plus terra, but a +1. It's good. Hello! Bring thistle and the dagger when I think basic ingredients for a potion of pure speed. We'll find enough ingredients. We may even already have enough ingredients. We'll be good to go.
Move it.
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't walk into this building. My bad. My apologies. I somehow ended up missing the tavern. What was that you were offering me?
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
Was that Arco Mage you said? I don't have a deck on hand. Y'all have some cards? You do? I can just play Arco Mage? This is what we're really here for, Arco Mage. Excuse me, Regnan Pirates. I gotta just hear the stuttering here a whole bunch. We're just gonna... Just gonna see some cards I'm not familiar with. Alright, bag of baubles, sure, whatever. This card's done. Okay. Yes! Doesn't even print out how much gold you won, like in a little message log thing here at the bottom. Just gives you money. Well, that's inferior. Yeah, I was told that GrayFace's patch fixed the thing. But we ran into it when I just did 7 a few weeks back, and obviously here now too. That was information I was provided. Well, okay. That teleporter leads back here. That teleporter led back here.
What kind of monster's that?
That's not helpful. What if that was the fix? I'm pretty sure in my initial playing of the game so many years back, I finished with stuff here on Dagger Wound Island. As in, like, I got off this island and moved on with the game. And I've certainly watched the game played before, too. Not enough that I learned a whole lot or really cared. Also, the joys of expert air magic now. I'm not in any particular rush, though. We just enjoy our time with the video game. We're trying to. Leave the Admiral out there. This one needed a Power Stone, and we don't have a Power Stone. I thought the Cleric would come with me. You're not who I wanted to speak with. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Here's our potion of pure speed. Mazel tov. Speed 65.
Move it or lose it.
And we know where that teleporter takes us, because we've already been through it. Well, I don't recall there being any other teleporters. Let's try talking with folks in town again. I just yelled at the cleric recently, though. Ooh. I already alluded this. I remember how things were going so well out here, and then that next wave spawned in. They started having problems. Didn't get out of there in time. I saw that appear on my map too late. Calendar gambling? What do you mean, calendar gambling? Do you mean like the cards of Fate in 6 or the lamps in 7? The answer is no. I don't know. My body is broken now.
How may we serve?
50 gold to bring someone back from the dead? Okay.
Walk ahead.
Armor is understandably broken. Here, just wear this. Didn't TPK? Yay! Oh, hell, just
How may we
heal him,
serve?
too.
Walk ahead in peace.
puny 11 endurance necromancer man. Although the main character came very close to death at negative 25 hit points. Vampire held the team together, otherwise would have wiped right here on the first island.
I don't know. What is it?
Would have been too bad. Not concerning. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let me run through town
It's
here
closed.
real quick. Although, some places are going to be closed now. Alright, you want to talk to me about the idol, regeneration, you again, or Talaman. Richard Talamir, excuse me. Tell me about your brother. Or I spoke with you. I'm so sorry. That didn't happen. Oh, shit. Generation.
What kind of monster's
Wanted to
that?
briefly, like, glance through the huts.
What kind of monster's that?
Alright. Also wanted to talk to, our caravan friend here again.
How are you?
Yep. We're fucked. That's what we learned. See, I'll go take you to him myself. You'll hear, though. We're fucked. You'll note that our vampire is slowly regenerating. Just nifty. Have the portals been fixed? No! Your people are stranded? No! That sounds like a them problem. Take this crystal to Frederick Talamir. Okay. Thanks. I feel like that could have been provided sooner whenever we initially met. But sure, fine. Feel like you could have given me that from the start. But whatever. The hell do I know, right? That wouldn't have been convenient or anything.
I don't know. What is it?
I get staggering around this damn map drunkenly. Can't say I'm too great of a fan of that design. Here's our
I
stone,
haven't
though.
got a clue.
Hey. Hey, I have a power stone now. The clan leader One Fang gave you that power stone he's holding on to. It will power the portal on the southwestern tip of the island. Use it to hold an image of the stone in your mind as you step onto the portal. The ruins of a temple built by the lost civilization lie on the island just northwest of the main island. I have not explored, however, for dangerous reptiles have made it their lair to suspect. The temple leads to an underwater tunnel which surfaces near the boat docks on the Northwest Island. Bridges out that tunnel may be the only way to reach the docks and a boat to safety. Just want to point out how many boats there are around us. You know, I have a power stone that will activate the portal to the abandoned temple. You have one that will allow us to reach the island where the portal is. We join forces, we reach the temple with ease. What say you? Sure, welcome in. I have every confidence that, in addition, like, you wouldn't need a water walk potion. If you were willing to have some red potions and then heal as you go. Someone with decent chunk of hit points could survive the travails across the water.
Welcome, adventurer.
Experiment with something here. Not considering.
Welcome, adventurer. Welcome, adventurer.
Let me open up the instruction manual real quick here. One moment. Manual. Starting attributes. Doesn't look like I can boot characters out to, like, then
Welcome,
resort
adventurer.
them as I see fit. I would need to exchange them with other people that I had sitting around. Which, you know, would be a way to arrange them if I had people sitting around, right? Anyway, Frederick. Level 5 cleric. Has a power stone. Dagger wound oddities journal notes. Inventory screen dismiss. There would be a button right there. It does say dismiss. It's there. I can't dispute it. Stone portals. These strange devices appear as stone squares set in the ground and have short pillars at each corner. It seems they were built by the temple builders as a means of transportation between the islands. Magic is clearly involved. They are powered by enchanted onyx stones. I found one myself near the temple. I know one thing has another. Each portal requires its own stone for power. I have uncovered an engraving which seems to suggest that the abandoned temple of the northwest island connects underwater. The island to the northeast is so the builders possess very advanced construction techniques. Alright. Oh, you're wearing a rusty armor. And a moon temple cloak. You've got a mace? You don't need that mace. Get yourself a hammer. That looks so odd. Yeah, I don't like how the items look in this game at all, especially when, like, imposed upon the character models. Doesn't do it for me.
I haven't got a clue.
Put those in that slot. That's fine, you can be here.
I haven't got a clue.
Let's put the damn thing on. I don't think it's doing anything. At least nothing that I can see. What kind of ring is that? Pearl ring. Alright, tell you what, you wear that shit then. Enjoy. It's yours, my friend. Alright. We'll keep this party arrangement for now. The Necromancer will always be in that first position. And now, finally, we'll head out to that portal that we needed the Power Stone for another time. Now that we have the Power Stone, we'll move on with the game. Yep. 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 That's fine. Let's try not to get terrible, horrible things upon us again. And Vampire is slowly recovering. We timed that alright. Alright. Let's get off this damn island. How long have I been broadcasting we're leaving this island? We spent time in character creation and reading the instruction manual. Yes, that's what we did. There's a heal spell. Delightful. Look at that. And then Light Bolt. Okay. We have our steps that we can take. A la Might Magic 7. And enemy engagement range, at least in these pirates, is real small. Come on, I heard you were talking shit out here. I'm a regnant. Look at me. I'm doing piratey things.
Easy.
Hey, Mom, I'm a pirate. Why are you allowed to walk out further than I am? Well, we haven't been next to any walls. But they probably do. Ogre fighting stick? There's a cure disease scroll. Alright, that's 6 of them. Delightful. I don't know whether I want to carry any of this stuff. Thornbar Club's actually worth more than 1 gold. Okay. We'll carry it around, then we can just drop it later, I suppose. There's another Cure Disease scroll. I have acquired too many now. Another Cure Disease scroll? Okay, I think we're covered on the whole Cure Disease thing. Super covered.
I haven't got a clue.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright. Hello.
An unworthy opponent.
Indeed, unworthy. Hi out here. How's it going, everyone? Body Magic Tutor? Okay. Yeah, that seems useful. Let's go ahead and grab that. Thanks for the cure, but others in the area are still sick. Be sure to deliver the cure to them as well. Sure. We'll do that. It's totally why I was here. Isthric? My brother Rothnax lives, and you have repaired the portals of stone? Yep. Totally repaired it. Just inserted a portal stone. You're looking for an anointed potion to purify the water supply. The smuggler's gem deal with all kinds of strange goods. Anyone know about or have this anointed herb potion? It would be them. That's good. Merchant skill. Grand Master Merchant of Alvar. Dwells in the city of Ravenshore. Alright. I was expecting these to be on different islands instead of the same fucking island, basically. But alright, yeah, sure. Hello. Seth Ironfist. Ironfist, you say? Grand Master of Plate Armor is the true force behind Charles Quixote's... Quixote, huh? Crusade against the dragons of Garrett Gorge. That's what Sir Quixote's been up to these days. Thus instructed to use of plate armor, Quixote's knights would be a mere fodder before the wrath of Red Reaver's dragons. Seth Ironfist, you say? Looks pretty over there. What's that, a fire resistance pedestal? Well, that's not exciting. It's just fire resistant. Boo! Where's our Day of the Gods? That's what we've been missing. A game of endurance. You win! You fail, you fail, you fail. You're damn right I win. At 28. Games are 25. We got some skill points. Woo! All these other characters we recruited, they come level 5. They got skill points. They got a decent amount of skill points laying around. Just dunking my head into every barrel we come across. Howdy. Bodybuilding teacher. The strongest in Jadam. In the village of Rust in the Iron Sand Desert. Presumably that's a troll. And that desert presumably has seen better days. Master Arnsmaster. Jasper Steelcoif, one of the leaders of the Regnan Pirate Council. The yellow fever epidemic is over! Thank you for your help. You're welcome. I'm glad I could assist. What? My word. It tells me where I won Archomage? What a time to be alive. What a video game, right? What a video game. I know, that's the quest that we're really here for. Excuse me, that's the quest that I'm really here for. You sure did, GoldenEye. It was glorious. It was a swift match. Our foe was no match. Alright, let's go in. To the abandoned temple. History holds that lizardmen temples of this period were guarded by traps and not monsters. What then to make of the reptilian slithering receding into the darkness? I don't know. I can't just click here and automatically go in, huh? Gotta click OK. Okay.
It could be unsafe.
Hello?
Let's go.
Someone else who seeks a way off this accursed island. My name is Simon Templar. On my way into this temple, as I was told it was the way out. Let's travel together. Do take Simon Templar, the knight, into your party. I feel like this is a marriage ceremony here. Do you take Simon Templar, the knight? Alright. Yes. That's fine. Welcome in. The intense face man. He's ready. He gets to be in the last slot. It's a pity. Traveler's cloak? No, that's not armor. That's just his breeches. Understood. Rusty breastplate? Some fucking Fallout, like, post-apocalyptic armor here. A trollish shield. It's... it's ish, you know? Alright. Oh. As for what you should do, I guess that's plate armor. I guess one could accuse that of being plate armor. Yeah, sure. Give me some sword. Give me some arms master. And with your limited repair...
It works now.
Good. Man, I gotta get used to having a 5th party member. That's a lot. Something I do wonder about the game that I don't know the answer to right now, and I don't want to be told, is how well the game balances for having a 5th party member. So, earlier Might and Magic games, you could have more, but this game engine in the preceding 2 Might and Magic games had 4 in mind. And so I'll be curious to see whether this game scales, like, to showcase that you have 5. I want to cast any of these? You know what? Maybe. Throw out a torchlight. Oh yeah, look at how bright that sumbitch is. Beautiful. Look at all these enemies as well. I want to throw down a stone skin. Yeah, it seems appropriate. How long is that going to last for us? 2 hours before... Holy shit, the skull is stoned. That's cool. I like that. Our bless effects are about to expire. Might have oversold that. Holy shit! Our skull is stoned. Hello? Okay. Hello. Greetings. Can you enemies not get over here? No, you can't. Hi. How's it going?
This could be tough. This could be tough. There's some power.
3 hit points, 6 hit points, and 13 hit points, huh? Well, y'all about to have some serious problems. As soon as I hit you, you're all about to have some serious problems. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to do. Have this bow. Can we not equip in turn-based mode? Crossbow. Both bow and crossbow usage. Is it a shield thing? It's an I don't know thing. Already has... Oh! I thought that was something completely different. Damn, that's hard to see. That would explain what's happening here, though. I'm cycling between the two. Okay. Alright. Very good.
No, there's no room.
I would have noticed had I actually, you know, gone shooting with him. Yeah, that very much is there. I gotta get used to how these items appear in this game.
Too easy. Too easy. An unworthy opponent.
Expect more things like that to happen. Just due to my lack of knowledge about the game. And what to expect for his appearances. Oh my goodness, the power of that heal spell relative to that Necromancer's hit point total. That was delightful. Hello? 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 Okay. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. I didn't mean it! I didn't mean to fall! Sorry. I'll be good, I swear. Maybe it was all a part of my cutting scheme. I guess something worth noting is that having a fifth party member would mean that your experience point total is divided by 5. What did that move? What did that adjust? Did it change any of the other buttons? Son of a bitch. This is why we can't have nice things. But we did that. Don't worry about it. Monster closets. Critters stay fed in those. Those are the rules.
Oh no.
That was a good face, Necromancer. That was a good face. I like that face.
I have no idea.
Old scroll. The scroll you found in the abandoned temple seems centuries old. Okay. It is inevitable. The temple is lost to us. Never did we think that our own creations would turn against us, nor did we think they could so handily bring about our annihilation. Only I and my assistant are all that remain of the Relic Wardens. This note is for any of the keepers of the true vision who come to reclaim the temple. My assistant and I have already secured the holy idol. Remember, it is the 6th plate, not the 14th. We lost the warden when that mistake was made last. Only pray the defenses will hold until you arrive. Faithfully yours, High Nestmaster. 6th plate, not the 14th. Well,
I have no idea.
I'll think about it. I'll take it under advisement. How about that? Carefully consider it. Do any of you... No. I could have picked it up on someone when I was in town. I don't have a dark elf, so...
Curses.
Watch it.
Prophecies of the Snake. One of many books of prophecies circulating recently. The prophecies of the Snake may indeed tell the future of this continent.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I didn't mean to put that in your inventory. Let's try that again.
No space.
No shit, no space. Hold up.
Perfect. Success. Success. Perfect. Success. Perfect. Success.
Yep.
Success.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nope. Music in here is, kind of unnerving, huh? Hmm. This seems suspicious. But we take this path. Hello. Mm-hmm. 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 Very good. Look at how I decorated those stairs. And look at that. It flashes above you as well, so you can see the path. Hold on.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm gonna be opening up any more chests while I'm
I
in
have
here.
no idea. I haven't got a clue.
They do try to trick you. Falling. It's the lack of someone to disarm the stuff for us. Only I had picked a dark elf. You know, if only I had invested someone's skill points into disarm after I picked it up from the tavern. Alright. Thanks, cleric. What a door. Okay. Dun dun dun. Up. Are you ready? No, not ready. Have this. I'm also gotta get used to how the lights for character readiness are depicted in this game. Instead of seeing lights around the corners of a character's portrait, instead there's that gym down there. It's an adjustment. Oh, it spikes! Oh no! Chat room, what do we do? We're about to fall on the spikes. This can't be. Help. Buttons. Buttons, please. Help me. Buttons, I don't want to fall in. Buttons. Buttons. Help. There you go. I can't believe we just touched that door, and then we slowly died. Okay, you didn't even hit that person at all with that axe. What the fuck? You didn't hit him at all! You didn't hit him at all! Well, as is the case with my Magic 6 and 7, you come back to life in 8 days. You lose all your gold. Eight days. Didn't save in there at all, huh? So the autosave. Back in we go. Alright, so all that inventory Tetris, I get to do that again. That's my punishment. It was either walk back to the temple but have done all that exploration already, or not walk back to the temple but need to do all this exploration again. That's correct. As noted, I didn't save while I was in this dungeon at all. How could anyone have expected the instant death trap? How could anyone prepare for that? That, the sort of legend of the hidden temple Olmec bullshit would just walk out and kill you?
An unworthy opponent. These curses.
Too easy.
Devlin, please. Well, this place, I can't say as much in the way of emote-friendly. It certainly isn't a use 6 of them, or 7 of them at the same time emote-friendly. Alright, we won't slip off this time. I can't believe it. How could the jumping in this game be so terrible?
Ow.
Hey! You mind your manners down there.
Ow, too easy.
What do you mean this game wasn't designed for platforming? What do you mean these things slowly sink when you jump on them? Alright.
Watch it.
Let's get these things looted.
I can't carry anymore.
Shut it, I don't want to hear it. It's gonna be different stuff, too, if the stuff's not guaranteed. As this is my first time entering this dungeon. In this reality.
Oh no.
Go resolve these enemies down here.
Too easy. An unworthy opponent. Too easy.
Devlin, please! Not really interested in hearing them. So no. We'll just leave this chest to my right alone. For the stairs. You know, I didn't use that torchlight scroll again. Let's find that. Looks across the room. It's the room. Game, I swear to you. Okay. Alright, you do. I don't need to double click that. Look at the buttons. See the buttons? They don't do anything yet. It is a button. No, but seriously. How does this kill us? This slope right here? That's not much of anything. Those spikes are so placed, we can step between those. It's because we starve to death, isn't it? That's the problem here. Probably start here. Alright, I'm done fucking around. But I do want to take a break. My dogs are upset outside. Give me a few minutes. Apologies for that. My dogs were upset. The neighbors got a new dog, and in the wet ground outside, the dog was digging at the fence. And then a mad dash attempt, perhaps, to dig a hole enough to get out from underneath the fence. So I caught that. Told my neighbors. Christmas has been saved. Whew. Bit out of breath. Anyway, I'm done being a jackass here, I suppose. Wanted to demonstrate the instant death trap. Of course, that could have been easier for us had I just saved before doing that, but the instruction manual did promise us, like traps, and it provides it right here in this first dungeon.
There's some.
I require assistance.
This could be
I'm having an instant death puzzle, speaking of. That ranks right up there with the various sort of traps that you see in the Might and Magic 6 dungeons.
Ah, it got me.
They did. Hey there, Carmine. We do have instant death at home, I agree. I wasn't exactly sure what the hell that face was. I was like, what's wrong with you? So our elemental caster's dead. So our sparks are dead.
There's some power.
That was easy.
That damn Serpentman warrior. Alright. Whew. I said alright. Phew.
I haven't got
There
a
we go.
clue. Aha!
Now I learned my lesson. Gonna be a hard pass for VIII. Thanks. Yeah, these character poses are... they're doing a thing. Give me a none of less. Xenos, I'm about to defenestrate you for asking me that fucking question. Seems like a good room, right? This is fine, right? This is cure disease, right? And these both kids are poisoned. Which I need the purple one for that? Yeah. You know, the purple one. Can't say I'm too inclined to whip these up because I'll just get poisoned again. But I have some potion bottles.
Perfect mix. It's mixed. It's mixed.
Let's get rid of that. And while we're at it, give me that. You can stitch some bodies back together. Yeah. Yeah. I restate my just general disinterest in how the items look in this game compared to 6 and 7. Also, Devlin, seriously, what the fuck? I know you only have 28 hit points, but what the fuck? Keep it down back there. Let's go through another save, since apparently we're doing this now. My kingdom for a jump spell. There's a button over there. Not actually a button. It's false advertisement. I think that's the exit over there. Bye-bye. We solved nothing. But hello. Tell you what, y'all can have this room. This can be your room. And I'm just gonna back off now, okay? Just gonna walk away now. Other button I meant to press. No, they actually really honored that pretty well. Wasn't expecting to be so kind about it. Very thoughtful of them. We have a stone skin scroll over here that I did not read in this reality. Let's do that now. Fine. You'll read it. Ugh. That's a good-looking effect on you.
It's mixed. It's mixed.
Don't look that way, though. That really lowers your hit points.
Never seen one before.
Too easy.
Let's get out of here!
Again, I'm used to being able to just click on this as, like, acceptance. We're out! We made it! It's totally fine. Nothing bad happened in there. We delivered 6 cure disease scrolls along the way. Maybe we didn't find an anointed potion, but we're not supposed to find that there, right? An idol of the snake? We got some prophecies. I did not get an idol. You know, maybe that idol gets to be in there still. Maybe that person can just... If they want it so bad, they can get it. Right? Right? Arcanum is not what I would consider infuriating. It's very intricate.
It's closed.
Are you kidding me? I mean, I know it's the time of day that it would be closed, but still, what the fuck? Wake your ass up. This is a thing. There, that restored that teleporter now, right? Yes. We did it. We saved Christmas. We healed everything. The portals have absolutely been fixed. Trust me. Totally been fixed. It's good. Now I gotta remember where the hell these quest givers were.
It's closed.
It's definitely not in a building that's closed, Gromit. Also, maybe we'll bring our necromancer. Devlin.
How may we serve?
100 gold! Oh, these prices. Used to be just 50. These are dark times.
In peace.
Sorry, you died once in a 24-hour span. This is what I get for, like, not leaving markers for where I receive these quests. In this place. Up. Not you. You're the bank. Yes. I've stopped the epidemic. You're welcome. Happy to help. You guys are magic trainer. No, you're leather and you're air magic trainer. There's the prophecies of the snake. Please take this reward for your assistance. You're welcome. We just gotta bring someone the idol the snake, and you know what? I'm a level with you. I don't really feel that fucking motivated. Oh. I found the brother as well. I just gotta find out where Rothax is. Rothax may have actually been over here in this section. No. Rothax was here. I return home, we are indeed in debt to you. Please take these potions of cure wounds as a reward. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Alright. So far, I feel about the same in regards to the game as I did when I initially played it ever so long ago when I was a teenager. Which is, I'm not interested.
Space.
That was just the initial area. We have a curious party composition. Those things are about to be rough. I was gonna say maybe I'm used to looking up here to like see like the current like in-game date instead of in time instead of here. It's throwing me off. Instead of just going to sleep at the tavern because it's closed anyway. Yes, it's not my first time ever playing this video game. As I just noted. I wasn't impressed by the game last time I played it back when I was a teenager, many years ago.
We'll come back later.
And I feel about the same.
Come aboard.
Alright, the kids are weak because we stayed awake a day. We get off these damn islands, though. We leave that temple behind. At least for the birds. Is there a difference between Necromancer and other magic classes? Yes, there aren't. As in, there aren't other magic classes. You have a Necromancer who grandmasters elementals and has dark. You have the Cleric who grandmasters the self-magics and also does light. Like the Vampire can do mastery in the self-magics. Let me look through the manual here. The Minotaur can go up to expert in the self-magics. And the Dark Elf can go up to master in the elemental magics. There's no sorcerer in this game. Kalmar, you look like all the regnant pirates are deeply troubling you. That's fair. That's a fair thought to have. You know, maybe you're worried that the volcano's gonna erupt over you. Nightmare. Also fair. Anyway.
Anchors away!
We can sleep on the 4-day trip. It's not who we have cast spells. It's also not who I want to have cast the spells.
Never seen one before.
What is a dark elf? Really? Am I right? Sure, you know what? You can have the personality barrel, too. I cannot be asked enough to care.
What kind of monster's that? Greetings.
Someone should clear out the caves that the dire wolves use for their lair. If we had one less thing to worry about, things might get a little better.
Greetings.
Up to see her move along.
What kind of monster's that?
Hello. You seek instruction? In a sense, yes. Master Bethel Kern serves the knight Charles Quixote. There goes his name again. Lassiter Raven's Sight. Go ahead and grab an expert spirit magic while I'm here.
I don't know. What is it?
The Adventurer's Inn. This is you, the acknowledged hero Jadam. Is that true? Are we sure? Who acknowledges me as that? I don't. Horseshoes. Our good friends of the Horseshoes. Forged credit vouchers and sell silver dust to the sea. Okay. Sounds like a part of a big sell. I don't know whether it's a triangle, like it would be in 7. In my Magic 7, you have like your small time buy and sell goods, and then your big time buy and sell goods. No shit citation needed. Guild of Bounty Hunters. Okay, what's this one's bounty? An Ogre Mage Apprentice. The Guild of Bounty Hunters serves the public by paying qualified individuals a fee for eliminating the threat of certain creatures or bandits in the realm of Jadam. Achieve the rank of Novice Bounty Hunter, you'll have to earn 10,000 gold worth of bounties. That's how we get promoted, if I was so interested. Yes, I know of Bone. I've met Bone. And we've already heard about Seth. Many decades ago, the legendary Priest of the Sun, Camion Thrice, led a crusade against the Necromancers Guild in Shadowspire. The guild was able to defeat Thrice's forces with the aid of the vampires that also dwell in the Shadowspire region. Camion Thrice carried with him the clerical artifact called Eclipse with him in the battle. The shield was lost when Thrice was struck down by Nosferatu in the final battle. Okay. Alright, so you just want stuff. Like, you want me to do what with this knowledge? Give it to me. Great.
What kind of monster's that?
Our sanctuary is open to you.
Is it? Alright. Just step over the rope, understood. I got you, I got you.
A benediction to you.
One whole unit of benediction. Wait. This is ore. I am not. I will not. You cannot convince me. You can keep your damn ore. I ain't playing that. Gather ore to deliver to someone to maybe make you something of value. I will not do it. I refuse. Hello. There's an ancient saying among the Dark Elf people, a thing lives only as long as the last person remembers of the events of the night. The crystal birthed forth into our lives will live for a very long time. Any of us saw the events of that night. The mage who summoned forth the crystal said not one word to anyone us. Okay. When he looked upon us, it seemed that all there was in his heart and his eyes was pity. Okay. Ogres. Ogres. Leonard Nightcrawler, Grandmaster of Meditation. Because necromancers are your meditation grandmasters. Plus 25 might temporarily. Alright.
Sure, we got spells.
What self-magic spell is that? Out of curiosity. I'd like to learn it. It's called workout.
Our sanctuary is open to you. A benediction to you.
Yes, in Might and Magic 8, clerics cannot Grandmaster Merchant. That is the realm of the Dark Elves, who also can Grandmaster Disarm Trap.
Sure, we got spells.
Give me meditation. Please.
Sure, we got spells.
Sure, we got spells. Well, I'm convinced. You sold me. What a compelling argument. Another one of the Temper Clan, huh? Burn, Grandmaster of Fire, dwells in the oppressive heat of the Plane of Fire. Perhaps the Gate of Fire that has appeared in the Iron Sand Desert will lead you to him. Okay, so there's our third elemental Grandmaster who is living in their respective plane. That'll throw me for a loop. The Water Grandmaster is living beneath the Daggerwound Islands. What? Greetings, I am the mighty Thorn Understone. I know we have not met before, I never forget a face, but perhaps you've recognized my name from ballads. You know, several have been written about me. Join you? Ho ho! What an amusing idea. Why would the great Thorn Understone travel with the likes of you? You know, that's a good question. I don't have a good answer for you. You win. I know my party is full, but still you. Deeply intrigued. Incredibly intrigued. Twisted this way. I twisted that way. I twisted this way. What if I do this? Alright. It's enough fucking around. Festival hat of fire resistance? Hats decorated with cheap glass gems are worn by regnants on festival occasions, of which they have many. Excuse me. Horseshoe? Give. You get. These are yours. Enjoy your skill points.
Dunno, what is it?
What is it? What is this peasant?
Need a coach?
Some of these, character avatars abuse me, and others... It's a hit or miss thing for me. You can teach me how to be a master dark elf. By being a master dark elf, you can learn how to blind your opponents during battle. Sure, we'll learn the others. The expert ways of the dark elf. Once you have learned from him, you will begin a great journey to becoming a leader of your people. Then Ton, master merchant of Alvar, can instruct you in the grandmaster skills of a dark elf. You will have to prove yourself worthy of his instruction, but the benefits are well worth the effort.
I don't know. What is it?
Yeah. Very good. Going over here. I'm
It won't
sorry.
open.
There's a vault of time. They have a time capsule out here.
The finest potions available.
Okay. That's how layered potions look in this game, huh? Okay. Simon, please, stop looking so intense. Simon, you're killing me here. Simon, I'm gonna need you to tone it down. The pirates of Regna own the seas. No one can stand against them. Several years ago, some fishing boat captains thought they could sail to Arathia to get help dealing with the pirates. We never saw or heard from them again. The end. Okay. That was a very good story.
Practice session just started.
I wasn't sure whether I wanted to call this like some Ninja Warrior shit or... You know that movie First Night? With, Sean Connery and Richard Gere? Richard Gere's character ends up going through like some sort of bizarre obstacle course. What a fucking dated reference this is. Like, who the hell's seen that movie, right? Oh, shit. Maybe not dated so much as obscure. Anyway, here's Eschaton's crystal.
It won't open.
Won't open either. We can't go inside the crystal. It's for the best. Our Grand Master of Identifying Monsters. Teach us all of the monsters in the universe. Someone else in service of Charles Quixote? Everything you've wanted to know.
I don't know. What is it?
All the Resistance's knowledge. The Merchant House of Alvar. That sounds like a place that we need to go to hand off a note. If only they had a door there. If I were a door, that would be where I would be. I'm just saying. Dark Elven Merchants of Alvar run a mighty trade empire spanning the region of Jadam. This is their local guild house in Rio. Wait, this is a building that we... Hi. Yeah, here we go. What is this? A letter from Caravan Master Dadaros? Let's see. Well, it seems that serious events are afoot. It's a pity what has happened on Dagger Wound. Serious action may need to be taken, but I require more information, and I think I know how to get it. Perhaps you would be interested in helping me? I will compensate you, of course. And here, take this as payment for delivering the letter. The local smugglers have the fastest boats in Ravenshore. If these were available to my agents, they could make quick scouting missions up and down the coast so we could see the extent of the cataclysm mentioned in Dadaros' letter. Bring this letter to the smuggler leader. I'm sure it will persuade him to lend his services. You'll find his hideous... Excuse me, not hideous. Hideout westward up the coast. Oh, I almost forgot. The smugglers. They're were-rats. And you know how they can be. Hunter can be reasoned with, but won't be surprised if his crew is like, you know how were-rats are. Do I? Context clues there say unreasonable. You know, were-rats. Am I right? I guess. Would you believe the Necromancer's Guild cast me out? I, Karanya Memoria? Fa! They're just jealous of my great potential. Not that this has stopped me from seeking dark knowledge. Do so now, but I hope I stay. Say, perhaps we could join forces. I'd like to adventure, yes, but you're just not at my level.
What kind of monster's that?
Yes, perhaps we could join forces. Then she, like, squints, like, maybe not. Wanderer came into town. Several ruffians sought to relieve this traveler of whatever wealth he possibly possessed. The Wanderer barely paid any of them much notice. The small flick of his wrist all fell before him. I mean, that's how it was described in the instruction manual, but not so in the opening cutscene. Then he walked to the town square and saw the giant crystal that you'll find there today. The Regnants call themselves the Empire of the Endless Ocean, trying to make more of themselves than there really is. All they are is bullies and bandits. Of course, don't tell them that I said that. Don't worry, buddy. Your secret's safe with me. Challenge of accuracy. Why don't we... Challenge accuracy. Look at that. Hello. Not really seeking instruction right now, thanks. Gizmo. Talks about stuff we've already heard before. Then there is a Minotaur, Arius, who will join us. But our party is full, and so will wait for us, and the adventure is in. Delightful. We got someone new on the team. Well, someone new in waiting. You know, it is said the Vault of Time was here before Ravenshore. The town was built around it. Supposed to contain the treasure of the old Emperor Thorn, who ruled the lands around here hundreds of years ago. Many come here to try and open the vault, but none succeed. What's this back here? It's a reagent. With another barrel. Sure, take that personality. Shovel that blue liquid down your gullet. Brother Hearthsworn. Yes. That old troll. He's retired now. Vexation's Hexes. That's the name of the shop. I like it.
Rarities from across the land.
I want a broom that sweeps without my input. That could be useful. Oh. A leather which becomes black when tanned. A color favored by their vampire and necromancer clientele. I see. Well then.
Business was a pleasure.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
Oh, no.
Ow, my body. I saw loot and prizes, and I couldn't help but click on it, and
That won't fit.
There's no room.
suddenly, out of nowhere... Might need to resolve that whole,
I can't carry anymore.
lack of trap disarming skill thing at some point in my life. Or that, or make good friends with, telekinesis.
Our axes are the best.
Yeah, I appreciate the dedication. Why do these weapons look better? Priestly staff. What did Lizardman craft, huh? It's a pity I didn't see any of those. A beaked halberd. 3d6 plus 6. Couple of bows. Recurve bow, hunting bow. Speaking of bow. Pick that skill up. definitely gonna be using you for a while, so let's go ahead and grab this on you, too. Go ahead and equip that. The other characters I'll have to make decisions about. Alright.
Move it or lose it.
Oh, excuse me.
Welcome.
Excuse me. This really isn't a skill for you, but damn it, you can take it anyway. And you can take perception too. But what I'm really here for. What a card. 3 damage, 1 gem. Okay. The Berserker were a killing blow, I'd feel better about that. This flood water here, that's also different. Okay. Okay, I see a winning combo here. Ha! Goodbye. In your lust for power. Ah. 2-0, baby. Nope.
We can outfit you.
You can. Should probably consider clearing out this. Hello.
It won't open.
Door is locked. I need a key. I need a key. Where would I put this? Wait a second. Vexation's Hexes is up there.
Selection of heirloom artifacts.
Really going for an aesthetic here in Needful Things, huh? Well, I guess on this continent, the best elemental spellcasters are necromancers. A will-o-wisp heart? I didn't realize they had hearts. We have one of them. Alright. Ooh, where's Amethyst Ring? Moon Temple Cloaks. Just kind of window shopping right now, looking at what's possible in this video game.
A library of magical knowledge.
Yes, it's correct. Get that learning skill now. We've been slowly up behind on XP earned. I gotta get used to how the spell books like look too, for the various categories. Haste, fireball, a jump and a shield, stone skin, blades, stone to flesh, recharge item, water walk. Hey! If I could walk on water, I could hang out with the lizard folk of Dagger Wound Island. Na 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 na. I see another chest over there. Greetings, travelers. Ah, how I envy your lives of adventure. You know, I too know the call of the open road. I myself once sought new experiences, strange lands, strange people, whatnot. Sadly, those days are over for me. Maylander says we're too inexperienced. I'm inclined to agree. Unopen chest.
I don't know, what is it?
Archomage tournament. To be cleared Archomage champ, you must win a game of Archomage in every tavern on, in, and under this continent. There are 11 such taverns sponsoring Archomage events. That must be the Archomage chest, rather.
It won't open.
Yeah, we don't even get to open it. Well, that's definitely an unopened chest, I can confirm. There's the Grandmaster Merchant. A perilous pass there. The night the stranger came here was the same night that the crystal erupted in the center of town. I only caught a glimpse of the stranger. He didn't appear the potent mage that he was. I was not in the town square when he summoned the crystal, but I did see the flash of light that traveled across the sky. It's truly a terrible night. Smuggler, merchants. Goodies. Haven't been over there to that island, that side of the world. Temple? What's going on over here? I think that's a dungeon. Hello, Centaur. You know, I mentioned it before a couple times already, but the small aggro range on enemies in this game. When he passed away, Lord Bryn was mourned throughout the land. His tomb is a holy place visited by pilgrims and other well-wishers. Okay. You know, I'm not used to it. And 7 enemies aggro from a solid range and track you quite a bit. And 6 enemies will aggro from a solid range, but they don't track you as far. Means they're not as heavily tracking, like, or aggroing as they are in 7, but the problem in 6 is that there's so damn many of them. In 8, they're cool. That would be nice of them to have a reduced aggro range in the design there for the starting area. I don't feel like looking through the trash heap. Hi. Yeah, I saw the Destroyer, and well-named he is. I thought he was a rich merchant. He looked like easy prey, so I tried to rob him. I ran ahead of him and lay in ambush in an alley waiting for him to pass, and he walked by, ready to grab from him by mistake. I didn't even touch him. As soon as I got near him, I was thrown back by his magic, and in fact, I was thrown over a house into the next street. Well. Holden. The Regnans are the worst swine ever set foot on the shore of Janam. They keep the peoples of this continent from trading with the Arathi and Inroth. What choice do we have? Even the merchants of Alvar couldn't muster a fleet to deal with the pirates. Rumor says that there are smugglers around that have found ways around the pirate blockades. And ore traders. I'm good. I'm not entering into your pyramid scheme for ore. Alright, this person would be interested in buying the Tabersk fruit that we saw in the caravan back at Daggerwound Island, and would sell me pulp, which I'm sure someone else would buy, and they would sell brandy, which I could take back to Daggerwound Island. Yes, I was here the day the Destroyer walked through Ravenshires at the blacksmith's getting a knife sharpened. He walked right past us like he owned the town. A crowd was following at a distance. One of them threw a rock, but it bounced off a magic shield surrounding him. Didn't even seem to notice. Later, I heard an explosion from the town square around. The look of the Destroyer was gone. Like, so, what we got from the instruction manual, and what we didn't get from the intro, what we're getting from the people here is that when the Destroyer came, a lot of people immediately wanted a fucking piece of him, right? Like, oh, look at this whale here. Look at this cheap meat. Someone I could easily just wreck and fucking, like, throw stones at him or rob or what the hell else ever. Because it's not like we live in a world where powerful magic exists anyway, right? Gee, I wonder why the Destroyer wants to destroy. Maybe you could have given a better reception. Hear me out here. What if you all weren't assholes? Alright, so Regna, Grandmaster of Chain Armor. Oh, it didn't even make me drunk, it just poisoned me? Gross. You, get it off.
Success. Have. Look out!
Right, this isn't Might and Magic 6 growth. You can't just combine potions willy-nilly. You know what it is? I just assumed Devlin had the alchemy skill on his list of skills because he had so many others, and he clearly does not. That was incorrect.
Perfect mix.
Doesn't even have a list of power.
Perfect mix.
Alright, anyway. Not drink for that well anymore. Staff treat teacher.
Greetings.
This, you know, Ravenshore's got a lot of buildings. This was marketed as quite the city anyway, but this reminds me of Freehaven in Might and Magic 6. There's a bit of size here. One of the, I don't know about the Lamentations, but certainly in Might and Magic 7 you don't have, like, locales with a lot of, like, buildings like this that you can dip your head in and talk to folks with. About. Black Current was once a powerful mage in this region. Her ambition for power outgrew her caution. She attempted to conquer the plane of water. She summoned a gate to the plane and stepped through. She was never heard from again. She was the Grand Master of Water Magic. She still lives, you may find her in plane of water. So she already went there before the Destroyer. Okay. We'll see what I can do. Wandering mage. When the mage came into town, I didn't think much of it. This is Ravenshore. Everyone who travels the roads of Janam comes through at some time or another. Guess I should have paid more attention to him. Seems he caused quite a stir in the town square. Indeed. Indeed. You're looking for an anointed herb potion. It's true, Wilbert. Hello, hello. Bow teacher. We've already learned about bow stuff. Repair item. Quick Jenny. Skills are proven invaluable at the Temple of the Sun, you say?
What kind of monster's that?
I know, what kind of monster is the Temple of the Sun? Goat's family hovel. I haven't played this game much at all. There's an ancient saying among the Dwarf Elf people, thing lives only as long as the last people who remembers it. The events of the night crystal birth forth in our lives will live for... We already read that line before. Well, I briefly played it,
What kind of monster's
not
that?
too long after the game's release, and it didn't catch my attention then. I enjoyed 6 and 7 more. And other games I was playing at the time. Well, this would be different. And, Might and Magic 6 is not something that I recorded for YouTube before, though I am transferring over a playthrough I did earlier this month to YouTube. Is that another tavern? Do my eyes deceive me? Oh. The packs of dire wolves that roam this region are a threat to travelers and commerce. The merchants of Alvar have instructed me to hire competent people to hunt down these wolves and defend the pack, in their words. Look like skilled adventurers reward you well if you can eliminate the entire pack and those in their lair. Okay. Dire Wolves quest? I'll get right on that.
Make yourself at home.
I will? I don't know if I want to lose gems. We might be here a little bit. This might not be a quick victory. So, I think I'm going to take these gems so I can increase my magic next turn. Please, game. Recruits, we're calling them recruits now instead of beasts. I just noticed that. I think they got mentioned in chat earlier and just didn't stick with me at the time. Well, maybe. Why should I even bother to play this card? I don't think I should have. I only have, one quarry. Sure. Just discard that. I'll play that. Switch your wall with enemy wall. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Not my quarry. How dare you get out of the quarry doldrums. And you got out of the magic doldrums now, too? Let's get rid of this shift card. Thank you. We'll play this card. Tower is greater than enemy wall. 8 damage enemy tower, else 8 damage. Zap. Actually played this. We'll play this instead. Players with lowest wall. Players, you know. Like the Archomage standalone game, encompassing for the idea that multiple people could play this game simultaneously. I wonder how that works, like, you know, like the actual, like, game world, like multiple folks, like, sitting around to play Archomage against each other. I don't want to play that. Our opponent may very well be winning on, trying so hard not to call it beasts in my head. I'll say it out loud like I am in my head. On, recruits. Because the goal was 300. Well, I don't know about this card winning now. Let's just go ahead and get rid of it. Try for the tower. I said let's try for the tower. That helps. We have an emerald over here. Yuck. Yes, keep playing green cards. Yes. Yes. Sure. Hurt. Yeah. Eh? Thank you. I will take my win. I feel like I saw this man before selling armor. Well, no matter. A bit size here to Raven, sure. I like it. Overall, I give this town a not bad out of 10. What enemies do we have out here? Dire Wolf Yearlings. I mean, that makes sense. 35 hit points, 5 armor class. Alright. Well, I know I haven't done much this broadcast. But I think I'm going to call this here for the gameplay. I went through a temple full of death traps, explored a lot of stuff, fought a little bit. We collected a few party members that I can array in my party. I think, should I broadcast this again, I will endeavor to handle, like, buying and selling stuff off-screen, and see how I might want to arrange the kids. I might want to array their party order, with, of course, the main character being in the front line. Yep. And that'll be it. Not too much done. I admit I'd probably feel more compelled to keep playing the game if I were more... I don't know, all the time, like, I spent playing 7 last month and then going through 6 earlier this month. Not incredibly wowed, but there's still time and stuff in this video game. Interesting adventure. Would have gone different if the chat had voted for the troll instead of necromancer, that's for sure. Oh, you want a piece of me here at the end of the stream? You think you can take me? That's what I thought. Any other takers? You think you got this? I've been forged in fire. I have expert spirit magic now.
Why should I know?
Oh, Devlin. Oh, Devlin. Devlin, please. Devlin. You're killing me, Devlin. So, 8 wasn't very well received at launch due to the game engine, like, being so, like explored already in 6 and 7. So that was a limiting factor. Like, the game was definitely showing its age there, and also we'd already seen it as consumers. The game also got criticism for lacking substance compared to 6 and 7. A lessening of that. The party composition's neat. Having a 5th adventurer is something. Yeah. I'm worn down, though. I'm a little disengaged from the game, and it's better if I step away now.